Everyone wants to know the secret to selling books consistently on Amazon. Not just the spike of sales when you first launch, but real, repeat sales that show up every single day. And while there are a lot of strategies that you can use, better covers, better keywords, better marketing, I've found that there's really one rule that matters above anything else. In this video, I'm going to share my #1 rule for consistently selling books on Amazon and why if you follow it, you'll succeed long-term even if others struggle. Ready? Let's dive in. Part 1, the problem that most authors face. Here's the problem that most authors run into. They think Amazon is just about publishing a book. Just one. They spend weeks or months creating it. Then they upload it, sit back, and wait. Sounds like a good plan, right? Wrong. Sometimes they get a few sales at first, but then they die off. And then they're left frustrated, thinking the platform is broken or that they did something wrong. But the truth is that Amazon rewards consistency. It's not about the one book that you put out. It's about building a catalog that keeps readers coming back. That is where my #1 rule comes in. Now part two, the #1 rule. My #1 rule for selling books consistently on Amazon is this: never publish a book without already knowing what comes next. That means every book that you put out should either, #1, lead into another book in a series, #2, be part of a larger niche where you already plan multiple titles, or #3, serve as a foundation so you can build spin-offs, sequels, or other related books. Why? It's simple. Because the algorithm favors authors who publish consistently. Readers trust authors with multiple titles. And once someone buys from you once, it's much easier to sell to them again if you have more to offer. Now, part 3, why this works. When you follow this rule, something powerful happens. Instead of chasing one-off sales, you start to build momentum. Amazon begins to recommend your books more often because you're active. Readers start to recognize your name because they see it over and over and over again. And most importantly, each new book you bring in doesn't just bring in its own sales. It boosts the sales of your previous books too. That's how you go from random, inconsistent results to reliable monthly income. Now finally, part 4, how to apply it. So how do you apply this rule in practice? Before you publish, map out at least 3 books in the same lane. That could be a series, a trilogy, or even just 3 books in the same niche. If you're using AI, this gets even easier because once you have your framework, then you can generate and polish each book quickly instead of spending years between titles. The point is to stop thinking in terms of a book and start thinking in terms of a body of work. That's how you build consistency. So here's the takeaway. The myth of a one-hit wonder book is just that, a myth. If you want consistent sales on Amazon, my #1 rule is simple. Never publish a book without already knowing what comes next. If you build a catalog with intention, Amazon will reward you. Readers will stick with you and your sales will stop being random and start being predictable. And if you want the full system that I use, the exact prompts, outline, and the publishing process that I use to release books consistently, I put it all inside my course. The link is below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.